Do you guys see this entire complex looking content strategy right over here? This has made an agency owner $150,000 with less than 4,000 freaking followers. And I'm going to be breaking down the entire content strategy word for word in this video today based off your follower range. So you can copy this and start closing deals for your agency or info product using a tiny personal brand. So let's go ahead and kick this off right here. This is going to be a case study video on Brandon Ham. He closed 150K of deals for his agency in a few months using our Twitter content strategy. When Brandon first came to us, he was sick and tired of having to do cold outreach and having unreliable amounts of leads coming in. So he had this e-com advertorial agency. So listicles, just those long form e-com related advertorial pages. And he's now been able to close consistent deals with just 45 minutes a day's worth of work. And I'm going to show you exactly how. It's important to understand one thing here. There are two different types of content creators, and we're not trying to be version A, we're trying to be version B. Version A is the celebrity. The celebrity optimizes their content for engagement. They're begging for engagement. They're on their knees asking people for likes, retweets, and comments. They attract as many followers as possible, and they hope that they can gain some sort of social proof by acting as a celebrity. But you and I both know majority of these celebrities and influencers are completely broke. The problem is the average person has zero interest in investing in themselves or this celebrity's business if they're going to be following a celebrity who actually has no value. They're fake. They're worth nothing. There is no authenticity. I do not care to have hundreds of thousands of followers or millions of followers. All that matters is becoming a micro authority. The authority optimizes their content for buyers. They don't care to twerk in front of the screen. They don't care to post content that doesn't actually gain results. They post technical content, authoritative content, and high value content, as well as stories. The average person will turn a blind eye to them, and that's totally fine because that's not their audience. They're looking for a few thousand highly targeted followers that are going to consistently buy from them with the most potent audience base, and the best platform to use to do this with is Twitter. I have been able to generate multiple millions of dollars for myself from Twitter for my agency, and I've helped other people generate over 8 figures from Twitter. And I'm just going to share the entire strategy with you guys in this video. So like I said, Brandon Ham, this gentleman right here, we're going to go over his entire content strategy. There are a few different content objectives you need to know for this strategy. What's a content objective? It's the actual outcome of the piece of content we're producing. We need authoritative content to get people to trust you. We need story-based content to get people to connect with you, and then technical content. That's it. Those are the 3 content objectives that we need to be understanding in order to create content around them and topics around those specific objectives. For example, Brandon Ham, most e-com brands don't test enough listicles. We have a client that we've been knocking out multiple listicles for on a weekly basis, yada, yada, and here were the results. He's showing the results and providing value around it. And the beauty here is he can milk this out into multiple different content pieces. People are going to learn. People are going to see that he has results. People are going to trust him way quicker. And that's the biggest problem we see with our cold outreaches or any other type of outreaches. People don't trust us. Authoritative content gets people to trust you so you can close calls in 15 minutes. Then there's the story-based content to connect with your audience. Back in 2017, I was stuck, yada, yada. He has his entire story about who he is because people hire people. There is this saying by one of my friends, Zach Williams, that that results are now a commodity. There is no way to stand out by just delivering results. People want to hire people that they resonate with, that they connect with. For example, if you connect with me, you would reach out to me to help you build your personal brand. And then there's technical content to nurture the current followers. So you can see right over here, this is 6 steps to do ABC, 5 steps to do XYZ, whatever it might be. And you're breaking down the actual steps over here. I can help you guys create your own content strategy. You guys can just click the link in the description below and I can go ahead and book a call with you, and then I can set you up with your own content strategy as well too if you're an agency owner. Now, with that being said, here's the strategy we began using with him to achieve the actual end objective of the results. And you can copy and paste this to drive results for yourself. There are 4 different types of content that we had originally: long form, nurturing, promotional, and visual breakdowns. So we have the long forms right over here. Long form breakdowns, breakdowns are the inner workings of his entire strategy to actually establish credibility. So you're going to see right over here, a lot of e-com media buyers don't realize this, but scaling VSL offers comes with an additional hurdle. Now he's breaking down this entire strategy here as a long form post. Here's another one. It's a hot take long form post. There's a few different types of long forms that we're going to be showing you and discussing right over here as well too. So next up is going to be the nurturing side. Nurturing is where we're going to get people to actually trust us. So this is the people in the middle of the funnel. Long form attracts people, middle of funnel is nurturing. This is where we're going to create a list of frequently asked questions that his audience has. What were the questions? What are the winning advertorials in the DTC space? What advertorial should I have for my fashion brand? What advertorial should I have for my supplements brand? And then we had these specific questions that his audience has. And then he writes individual simple tweets just like these ones right over here. And then he goes ahead and tweets those out so people now trust him. Then there's the promotional content. Promotional content is if you do not ask, you do not get. You need to be promoting once on a daily basis. There were two types of promotions that we had for him. Three rather. Number one was going to be a Midas promotion. This is showing off a result without a call to action once on a daily basis. Then we had the hard sell promotions, which is an actual purchase link. Click this, go book a call with me, and that's it. It's a call to action, like me giving you a call to action to book a call with me in the description below. Then there's also sales letter auto DMs. This is where you're giving people a resource. They have to like and reply with a specific word, and then when they respond with that, they'll automatically get a direct message with an asset. That sales asset is a sales letter that is going to get people to book a call with him while he provides massive amounts of value. Then there are the visual breakdowns. These visual breakdowns demonstrate his expertise based off the long forms. Here's the efficiency here. We take the long forms and we just design it into these beautiful images for him. And these images absolutely popped off. As you can see right here, 22,000 views on this one. People eat these ones up. They perform exceptionally well, and it's a way to stand out from everyone else as you have branded content. We actually create these for the clients, and we actually created all of the topics for his long forms, his FAQs, and his promotional topics. He just followed what I told him to do. If you want that exact same help, then click the link in the description. We also optimize his strategy every 15 days and added new content styles into the mix. So there were 4 new content styles: video breakdowns, personality, personal brand, and series based. Let's look at the difference between them all. Video breakdowns were literally 4 to 15 minute videos just like this, raw. There's not going to be a single edit in this video. He has a long form post about it, and he just shares a screen and talks about breaking down winning advertorials. If you're a DTC, if you're a media buyer, you can say breaking down winning creatives. If you're a CRO guy, breaking down winning landing pages, whatever it is. And then you just have a 4 to 5 minute video breaking it down. If I was creating an advertorial for a compression sock, this will be the exact process I'd follow. This is a hook we created for him, and he's used this as a series for over 7 months now. It's killing it for him. So video breakdowns do well. Personality, these are going to be about him going to the gym, his life, him and his puppy, yada, yada. People want to connect with him on a personal level. Personal brand related content that you're going to see is similar to personality content. Personal based content gives an audience a chance to relate with him. So it's hot takes and his little bit of his stories. Then it's series. Series are like number 1, number 2, number 3, number 5, number 6, number 7, etc. And these are series where they're breaking down winning advertorials, and it performed very well for him. You're going to see some of the results over here. We're absolutely killing it for our clients. So if you guys ever need help building your personal brand, just click the link below so you can start generating leads. These 3 content pieces in particular generated hundreds of thousands of dollars for him with less than a few thousand followers. Long form visual breakdowns, long form video breakdowns, and long form video series. If you have questions about any of these, just comment them down below and I'll answer it all for you as well too. So the next step for Brandon was to activate his followers. What does it mean to activate? This is going to be taking the follower into a potential lead and then to a buyer. How do you do that? By creating a Telegram funnel. So the top of funnel content strategy, we got him promoting 3 times on a weekly basis across his Twitter account. And I'm saying top of funnel now, but it's really the bottom of the funnel, but it's the top of the funnel for the people who are actually engaged with him. Middle of funnel is going to be the Telegram channel, and then the bottom of funnel is his offer right over here. So his offer is, now that he has has his followers and it's activated through his Telegram, he's going to be able to start promoting to people on his actual Telegram channel. His Telegram is so freaking simple. He posts 3 pieces of content every single week. Every Monday, every Wednesday, and Friday as a Q&A. It's that freaking simple. The advantage of being an authority figure is just freaking insane. You guys can see the results that Brandon had right over here. And this is when he had 1.5K followers, 470% return on his feeds. It's insane. He's sitting at 4K followers right now. He's generated over 150K, probably way more by this point, through his advertorial agency. If you want my help getting these same type of results, then click the link in the description. I will help you build your personal brand into an authority and help you start generating leads as well too. If you have any questions, just drop them down below.